Alrighty, we're bringing you a new course called Lakota Links. GSPRO running on an old Windows PC using the GARMIN R10. You can see down in the corner there the swing cam did not work on this round. So we have data, we have my commentary, and then we have the GSPRO game. First swing of the day is a tight one that goes right. Luckily it's a par 5 and we're able to advance it a little bit and then hit a shot a little left that stays on the green and opening par. .330, so that's going to be a 3-wood off the tee, leaving 117 left, kind of a side hill lie, and it was a good shot, just a little long. Lakota Links was a super fun course, lots of elevation changes and valleys and hills. This one looks dead on line, but takes a funky hop when it lands and remains another par. 520-yard par 5, and we are testing the out-of-bounds limits here. Hopefully we get a kick. It's just in bounds, so aiming over to the right, just trying to get back in play now. And we're going to have a pretty long shot at 165. And way up the hill 20 yards, so came up really short there. Having to hit a good chip. It's still a par 5, so we still have a chance here and able to secure a par going even through the first 4. Back-to-back par 5s here at this course. And luckily we find a little patch of grass there on the left. A lot of sporadic left and right drives, and then when you get on these side hill lies, the ball just shoots out left or right. So 128 remaining on this par 5, 5th, down the hill just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a draw right there if you've never seen me hit one. Well, you still don't see me hit one because the swing cam is broken. 350, par 4, 6th hole, way downhill, and I overcook it left. And it lets me play it from there even though it's out of bounds. We get a little play it how it lies, and then immediately hit it straight into the water. So now we're forced to take a drop, and we've duffed the chip into the bank and then have to hit it from the bank. Remember, this is a par 4, so 5th shot over 6, 7. We go from having a totally clean start to a triple plus 3 on the 6th. 7th hole, trying to get some help here and get a few really good bounces to bounce back onto the green. That wasn't the best shot. Take a look at this cool hole. We got a fairway about halfway and then water left. We just narrowly missed this little pot bunker and get a really good kick and angle for our next shot here on the 8th. 120 remaining. That's left all the way, but safely in the ring for a par. Here's another cool par 3, playing about 138, and I just must have chunked that one. That didn't go anywhere. Trying to catch the slope to get into the 1-putt circle, and what a pro shot that was to save par there on the 9th. Going to the back 9 now. 351. Gonna hit the cart path to get a little extra, you know. 106 remaining, trying to play a fade around this tree but with a side hill lie, and I just double cross everything and go far left, leaving a pretty tough 30-yard chip here to save par. and luckily able to do so. +3 still going to the next par 5, which this one's going to be out of bounds as well. Oh, maybe not. Stay in bounds. We're in bounds, trying to just lay up and get back in the fairway. Hit off of 2 pine trees, and then try and lay up again, this time successfully. So we're going to have our 4th shot in from about 80 yards. This will be a 54 degree for me, and that's left all the way and a little short. So not the greatest hole here. We're going to take a bogey and go to +4. 2 bad holes though, really, and comes down to just a couple shots that made this round slightly get away from being a really good one. Another bad drive here up on the bank, leaving a long 192 yards, and the bounces in this place are crazy. That one almost goes in for a birdie, but we'll take the par, go to the 13th hole. Figured out a swing there. That was a good drive. Runs a little long and into the rough. 95 yards remaining. Kick right. That's what I'm talking about. There's a birdie, erasing one of those silly bogeys and getting to +3 through 14. Look at that 12.4 degree launch. Little laser beam out there with my driving wood. 67 degrees. 67 yards. Idiot. And then go in. Oh, almost an eagle bounce off the bank. That one was pretty lucky to get a birdie, but we will take it and then back that up with a shank over to the right side into the runoff area. 30-yard chip, trying to save par, and that was duffed. And we give the birdie right back on 15. 16th hole, par 4. That one's left all the way, making these short holes much longer by taking terrible angles off the tee. Trying to get it there with 202. Need a left kick. And all of the greens being very generous, rolling the ball left and right. 17 is a par 3 down the hill. Another good bounce. I played a course the other day and all the bounces went off the green. These ones all bounce you towards the green, so really fun course to play here, Lakota Links. I will definitely recommend it. I haven't really run into a course that I don't like, but this one's up there in the top 50%. Trying to go at the green, 204, and it was a really good shot, just gets hung up in the rough, making me chip down the hill. That's going to be a birdie on the par 5 to come back to +2, and a really strong finish there with 3 birdies on the back 9. Make sure you're liked and subscribed.